Hi, my name is Rae Chesny. I'm a Zora Neale Hurston scholar, author, social education expert, and Johns Hopkins literary consultant. When it comes to my personal and professional life, I am a pro at getting outside of my comfort zone, and I love to encourage others to do the same. And here are 5 tips for you to get out of your comfort zone. When I was 22, I quit my corporate job and I wanted to reconnect with my internal voice, so I went skydiving. But the good news for you is that number one is not go skydiving. Instead, is start small. Start small with small changes. Things like trying a different restaurant, or maybe taking a different route on the way home, or just reordering the way that you do your routine. You'd be surprised how small changes add up to bigger ones. As you become more comfortable with smaller changes, being outside your comfort zone, you'll be ready to take some bigger splashes and maybe even one day go skydiving. Number two, lead with try. Getting outside of your comfort zone is all about trying new things. They don't have to be permanent changes, but some of them may be. For example, you might change your lipstick, you might cut your hair, grow a beard. If you're a guy, change your personal style up a little bit, but lipstick washes off, hair grows back. But if you're anything like me, when I cut my hair back in 2020, I had no idea that it would actually lead to my signature curly style. And when I started wearing red lipstick, I had no idea it would make me feel so powerful. The thing about trying new things and getting out of your comfort zone is it offers you an opportunity to see yourself and the world around you in a different light. But lead with try. These things don't have to be permanent. Number three, say yes. I am a huge advocate for saying yes. Life is always bringing us different opportunities to get us out of our comfort zone, and it truly is really about saying yes. When I became a Zora Neale Hurston scholar, that was never the plan. In fact, I didn't think I had any business presenting on Zora, more or less becoming a Zora Neale Hurston scholar. But I said yes when I was asked to do a presentation. Also, becoming an advocate for children and literacy. I said yes when someone said, "Oh, do you want to do a summer camp?" And now I found 2 of my greatest dreams that I never knew I had, but saying yes got me there. And so I'm going to encourage you to say yes, even if it's starting small. Number four, focus on the experience instead of the outcome. The truth is, everything that you try when you're getting out of your comfort zone won't be enjoyable. You might end up saying, I didn't like that at all. However, if you focus on the experience, realizing that you learned something new about yourself, something you would have never done before, you got up the courage to try it. Focus on the experience, how you felt along the way. Look at the positive pieces of the experience. For example, when I went skydiving, I absolutely hated it, okay? I was sick the rest of the day. However, the experience of being able to convince myself to do it, to having the courage to doing it, and then ultimately jumping out that plane, even though at the end of the day I didn't like it, that's one heck of a story. And I can always say that I went skydiving. I can even tell you 10 years later, I remember what it was like jumping out of the plane, and it was super cold. I remember ice being on the windows of the airplane, and by the time I got to the ground, it was fairly warm. And having that experience, I can't take it back, and I wouldn't. Number five, don't be afraid of a no. So, fear of rejection is one of the top reasons I find that we often don't go outside of our comfort zone, especially professionally. It's easy to think that you're underqualified or that you won't do a good job at something, but you really never know until you put yourself out there. For me, I have attempted things, pitched things, applied for things, and gotten a rejection, but that rejection later turned into an opportunity that was better than I ever thought it could have been. And here's the thing, one of my mentors told me, even when you apply for things that you may not be qualified for, it puts your name in the room. And usually when people see your name enough, opportunities start to come your way. I hope you enjoyed my 5 tips for getting outside of your comfort zone. Give me some feedback. Did any of these resonate with you? Are you going to try any of them?